Hey, what's up, guys? This is Brad with Despite Fitness, and I'm a week to the day post-op for my umbilical hernia. So, obviously, doctors' recommendations are, don't pick up anything over 10 pounds for like 6 weeks or something like that. But that doesn't really jive with kind of how I like to live. So I'm gonna kind of do my own thing, and I'm gonna try to kind of train for the first time since surgery. So doing the no more than 10 pounds thing, that doesn't really float with me. I feel like that's like the recommendation they give to 80-year-old women post operation, and that may work for them and may be appropriate. I just don't feel like it's completely appropriate for me. So I'm gonna do what I can inside the limits of what I feel is I'm capable of, and as long as it doesn't hurt. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I don't really have a plan for the day. Just some general upper body stuff. I know that too much bending and things like that, that's really going to be a no-go for me right now. Just because of how bruised and how swollen. I think we're a week post-op, and you can kind of see, kind of nasty. Anyway, yeah. So I got my buddy Mike in out of town, back home. One of my buddies that I grew up with. So he's down visiting for the week, and we'll be hanging out. He got a chance to train earlier, so I want to get a chance to train now. And like I said, I don't have a plan. I'm just going to hit some upper body stuff and see what we do. But I guess, for any of you that are out there, the point, the encouragement of this is just, don't take sticking points for stopping points. There are ways that you can work around stuff and be smart. So while it may be ill-advised that I do weight training right now, I'm not going to do anything that hurts. If it starts to hurt or it feels a little weird, I'm just not going to do it. But that doesn't mean don't do anything. Well, I can tell that getting up and down is going to be a bit of a problem. So my buddy Mike here, he works in the healthcare field. You're a physical therapist?
Yeah.
Physical therapist he is, and he is cautioning me on my, what do we call that? We call that medical compliance.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently I'm not very medically compliant. Okay, yeah.
Bend the rules, you just can't break them right.
Yeah. So, the way it stands right now is I'm not supposed to be doing too much training. Well, really any training. And I'm working. I got 135 on. I did a set of 10. It's pretty easy, pretty comfortable. So, just for the sake of being somewhat smart, that's probably about all the higher I'll go, and I'll just do some reps with like 20, 30 or something like that, just see how it feels, and get a burn that way. So that's what we'll do. But I wasn't grown up in my So the benching was doing all right. I got up to 135. I feel like I could have handled more. I think left to my own devices, I probably would have put another plate on, gone up to like 225. But my healthcare professional buddy has dissuaded me from doing so. Yeah, I don't like stupidity. I think being dumb is dumb. But at the same time, I think, you know, being overly cautious isn't necessarily a great thing either. Too much caution can be a bad thing, I think. Now, you know, I'm not in any great race to get anywhere or do anything as far as like a competition goes, but I do want to make sure I keep myself in shape and get in better shape. Kind of more of that army shape, right? Back to running, back to cardio, all that other stuff. And if I'm sitting on my duff for 6 weeks, not doing anything, not training, not whatever, I'm not going to be very well prepared. And I think that I can very intelligently do some stuff now to be able to get myself as prepared as I possibly can. That'll help me be a little bit further ahead 6 weeks from now when I'm more able to do more things. Instead of waiting until that point and then all of a sudden that being the magic number, that just 6 weeks and magically I'm now able to handle, you know, having gone from no more than 10 pounds, well, now you can do whatever you think you can handle. No, I think I can handle certain things right now, and I'm willing to try it. Now, that's not to say that I recommend that for you guys, you know, any of you that are out there. I encourage you to listen to your healthcare professionals, but I also encourage you to think for yourself, ask questions, and challenge kind of status quo, you know, and challenge that, you know, that guidance if you deem so to, you know, to do it, I guess. But I'm a habitual line stepper. That's what I do. I step over the line and back and forth frequently, and have done so the majority of my life. Am I lying?
No, God no.
Line stepper. So with that, I'm gonna do what I want, what I feel I can get away with, and I guess I'll deal with the consequences when I find out what I can't deal with. Anyway, onward. All right, friends, that's it. That's the video. You know, I got a little bit of work done. I talked about kind of what I was doing and why I was doing it on the front end of the video. So I don't want to belabor the point right now, but it just kind of goes to the heart of the channel. Train to spite. And training is something that's important to me, whether or not I have a specific goal in mind, being a meet or something of that effect. Just training. It's a release. It's cathartic. I enjoy it. It makes me feel good, and it helps me get out energy and you know, exert myself and test myself against something. And so there's a number of reasons why I enjoy it and why I don't want to give it up, and why I'm not willing to even, you know, bow down for, you know, 6 weeks and, you know, do nothing, as it were. That to me is not an acceptable course of action. In fact, you know, the first couple of days right after surgery, I was out walking around, you know, putting in a couple of miles on just a walk, just to get myself out there and try to exert myself to some effect. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing it. It's what I continue, or what I plan. It's what I plan on continuing to do. That's that. So, you know, hopefully any of you that are out there that have your own hardships, whether it be physical, emotional, you know, whatever. I don't think that taking a knee and just stopping for a period of time is necessarily the entire right answer. Maybe dial it back, pivot, do something, but continue to move the ball forward. So anyway, I hope your training is going a little bit more successfully than mine. But all things being equal, I'm actually not disappointed with today's workout. I feel good. I got a good sweat. I got a good pump. I got a little bit of work done. It's a good day. Anyhow, that's it, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave it in the chat box below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. I appreciate you guys checking out this video, and I'd also appreciate if you would like, share, and subscribe. You know, show the video to as many people as you know, and you know, to any of my military brethren that are out there, guys, you know, help me out, help me grow the channel. Throw me some questions, military related, you know, something I can help out with. You know, part of the channel too is you know, helping people, but I have a keen interest in helping other soldiers, airmen, seamen, Navy people, and Marines. I got a special place in my heart for some Marines. Anyway, yeah, that's it, guys. I'm gonna close it down and wrap it up. So remember, no matter what it is you think you can't do, or you know, whatever you're told you shouldn't do, train despite. If you find an excuse, you're gonna find a way. Thanks for checking this one out, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.